All right, today I'm going to show you how to save your courses in Canvas so that you can use whatever you created this year, you can use that next year. So I'm going to start off by logging into Canvas. And you'll actually have to do this for every course that you've created, or every course that you've put content into. So I'm going to just choose one of my courses. So I'm going to choose Language Arts. Then over on the left, I'm going to go down to Settings. And there are actually two ways that I can save this. I can share to Commons, which is kind of like the iCloud of Canvas, or I can export my course content and I can save that to my Google Drive or my computer. I do both just in case because I want to make sure that I have my content saved. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to share to Commons. The difference between the two is when you share to Commons, it does not save any of your due dates. So if you put in due dates for assignments this year and you want those to be there next year so you can just shift around one day or maybe two if you have to shift around a little bit, then you're going to want to make sure you export your course content because when you save it, it saves all your due dates. But if you're not worried about due dates or you didn't put due dates in on your assignments, then you can share to Commons without worrying about that. Okay, so this is Canvas Commons, and every time that you share your course to Canvas, the first time it's going to call it an initial share, and then the next time and all the times after that, it's going to call it an update. So it's asking me, is this an update to a previously shared resource? Because I saved my course from last year and imported into this year. So it automatically does that for me. I'm going to change the name of it to Language Arts. It should default to whatever you have yours named to. I think I had mine named Reading at first, but it doesn't really matter as long as you know what you call your class and you can find it. Down here it says who can use this resource. Only me, of course, that's just you. You can share to all Madison County schools in Alabama. You can share within Madison County, Alabama sub-accounts. This is really useful if you and your partner that you teach with teach the same course. Like Amber and I both teach history. So when I saved my history course, I actually saved it where only Newmarket could see it so that she and I could share that course together. But if you're the only one that teaches your class, like I'm the only one that teaches 5th grade language arts, so I would just share with only me. You can also share it with public, which means every Canvas user that there is. Just leave this alone. Just leave the copyrighted thing alone. It's going to ask me to put some version notes, so I'm just going to put 2016. Down here, the title, that's whatever you're going to call your class so that you can go back and find it when you get ready to import it next year. You can tag it. It normally just tags it with the name, but if you wanted people to be able to search for it, like I might put in 5th grade or reading, I might put in the name of some of my novels so that it would show up. Down here, you pick your grade level. So I'm 5th grade. If you need to change it to 2nd or 6th, you just click on it and it automatically changes. I would just leave this alone because we are all using the Common Core standards and we're all in Alabama. So I'm going to click on update and it's going to update my resource. It says my share was successful and it's really important that it says that. But because my resource is so large, it's going to take as long as 30 minutes to process. And if you look right here, it says that the resource is pending. And that's what you want to see. All right, so that's the way to share it to Canvas Commons. To export my course content, I'm going to go back to my course and then back to settings over here on the left. And then this is the one that saves your due dates. So I'm going to export my course content. And you'll see it says the export process has started. So you'll see this bar. When it gets finished, it will come up. I've exported mine a lot because I'm a little bit of a worrywart. So like I want to make sure my content is saved. So right here it says new export. You're going to click here to download. Since I'm on my Chromebook, it takes me straight to my Google Drive. But you might whatever you save to normally. Like if you're on a desktop or a laptop, it's probably going to take you to wherever you save My Documents, or if you have an external hard drive that you have hooked up. So I'm going to call this, you can see I've already done it once because it's in here. I'm just going to call this Language Arts Export 2, or let's see, 2016, so I can find it. So I'm going to click Save. And as you can see, sometime today, it saved my export in my Google Drive. That, like I said, that will also save your due dates. That way next year you can just go around and move things on your calendar and it will automatically change your due dates. So if you have any questions, please let me know.